Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Bitcoin market review for the 12th of October 2022. And again, before we get into price action, we're gonna look at the economic calendar, and we can see that we had two high-impact news events yesterday, one at 8:30 right here, and the other one at 2 p.m. the FOMC meeting minutes. And two high-impact news events do quite a lot to price. I mean, the first one can be seen here, this big candle right here, which first pushed up, pushed down, so took liquidity in both sides of the market. And then again, this is the 2 p.m. candle right here, which also took liquidity from below and then pushed higher. And yeah, in general, price delivery yesterday was not as clean as I would have liked. Like, there weren't that many setups, so today might be a little bit a quicker video, especially in between the high impact news events. The price delivery was not that clean and yeah, didn't move that nicely, so there weren't that many setups. But nevertheless, there were some setups yesterday, and I'm gonna show them to you right now. And the first setup is on the 5 minute, and again it's a setup at around 2 a.m. and we can see price here started to move higher, breaking these highs right here with this move, moved up higher, broke this high, so we were in an uptrend right here. And what we can see is price, as it pushed up higher once more, breaking this high, it left behind a fair value gap, a small fair value gap, but nevertheless pushed back down into a discount, filled the fair value gap, respected this down close candle, which is the order block, retested it once more right here, retested the fair value gap, and then eventually shot off and took out this high over here, as you can see. Quite beautiful, and it is also visible on the 3 minute, the setup. On the 3 minute, the fair value gap is a little bit bigger. On the 3 minute, we have this fair value gap right here. The order block also looks a little bit different, but nevertheless, two down close candles right now. Price runs into them, respects them, comes back down, touches the fair value gap in a discount once more, touches this order block once more, and then runs off. So that's a nice setup on the 2 minute. And again, we've seen that before, that the 2 minute is quite a good area. We've seen that 2 a.m. is quite a good area for Bitcoin to form a setup. So very clean, very nice. And so this was pretty much the early morning setup. And then there was another one at like 7:30 a.m. Like, as we can see, like we moved up here, went down, moved back up, didn't break this low, so we make a lower high. Didn't break this high, sorry. Made a lower high, and then we started to push down. So we can draw it from this high to this low. We can draw the fib tool. Let's do it like this. And we can also see there is a fair value gap right here. Price then comes back up, touches the fair value gap, and eventually moves into the fair value gap, touching this up close candle prior to the down move, which is the order block. If I put my cursor to the low of this body of the candle, you can see the bodies of these candles respect this order block. They only wick into it, and then eventually it breaks down, taking out that low, and then we get to the close to the 8:30 news event. So this would have been a trade with taking out these lows, filling this fair value gap right here. So that would have been the target for this setup. Boom, right here. Took out that, and then, as I said, yeah, this is already 8:30 news event price action. So you have to be very careful there. As I said, yeah, then we had the 8:30 news event price action. Price shot down on the news event here, 8:30, taking out these lows, then shot back up, taking out that high and that high. Then it started to consolidate a bit. And in this consolidation, there's actually a setup right here. Like after the down and up move, price consolidates a bit and then eventually moves up. And in this up leg right here, there's a little setup. It's not the cleanest, but nevertheless it's a setup from this low to this high up here. We can see price moved up, took out this high right here, which then that is a market structure break. Let me draw it out a little bit like this. Price moves back down. There's also a fair value gap right here. Fair value gap is fully in a premium, but still it's a fair value gap. Price then pushes down, touches the discount, fills the fair value gap, and if you look at the bodies of these candles on the lows of the bodies and the high of this body, you can see if I put it here, these bodies respect these down close candles, which are an order block. They respect it beautifully, and then price moves up once more to take out this high prior to continuing to consolidate. And we're also gonna look at this setup on the 1 minute just for confirmation. I mean, again, with the market structure break, the fair value gap is now a little bit bigger right here. Draw it out like this. As you can see, price breaks this high right here with a market structure break, comes back down into the fair value gap, touches a discount, respects these down close candles, which are an order block. Again, if I put my cursor to the lows of these candle bodies, you can see they respect these candle bodies over here. I'm gonna zoom in, and again you can see they really respect that. And then price pushes up, takes out this high once more, and then eventually it starts to consolidate, or continues to consolidate. And it did so for pretty much the rest of the day, or at least until the next news event. Like, it consolidates in here, as you can see, not a clean price action, just a little bit up and down. And then on the news event, it, like, a big candle, you know, liquidity is introduced into the market, takes out these lows, and then pushes up to take out these highs right here. So with this candle, the lows below here are taken, and then the two following candles push price up to take out these highs, or these pretty equal highs. And yeah, then price starts kind of an uptrend, and in this uptrend there's one at setup. So as we can see, price took out these highs, but has not yet taken this high and this high over here. So we are already in an uptrend, as price broke this high right here. So this is a market structure shift. We're now in an uptrend. Price comes back down, pushes up once more, takes out this high. So we're still in an uptrend. It has not yet taken this high and these highs over here, which are pretty equal highs right here. So we're looking for longs. And price presents one right here, a long setup right here. So from this low to this high, you can see this is a swing low, this is a swing high. Price then comes back down. There's no fair value gap right here, but nevertheless, price pushes down, touches these down close candles, which are an order block. Again, you can see the bodies of these candles respect those two down close candles. It consolidates here a bit in a discount, continuously touching these down close candles right here, touching the order block but not going through it, and then eventually it goes up and takes out all these highs over here. And we can look at this setup on the 3 minute as well. On the 3 minute we can see there is a tiny fair value gap right here, which has been left over, and we can see price, moves into it, touches it, again, respects this down close candle right here on the 3 minute, it's just one, this down close candle, moves back up into a premium, comes back down into a discount, now fully fills the fair value gap, again touches the order block, and then eventually it goes higher to take out this high and these equal highs over here. And yeah, that was the last setup, or the last good setup that I found yesterday. As I said, there weren't that many setups yesterday, as after the news event it consolidated until the next news event. No clean price delivery in this area, and then it was also quite choppy afterwards, with this one being a quite clean setup, but not as clean as I would have liked. So yeah, quite a short video today, and that's due to the high impact news events and the not clean price delivery. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you found it insightful, and yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and yeah, I hope I see you again. I hope you're safe. Bye.